Welcome everyone back to the channel. How you guys all doing? I hope everyone is doing well. So today's video we are going to be looking at something quite interesting. As you can see on the picture on screen, we are looking at a tank, and everyone might think, but Easy, you're not a fan of the Abrams, so why are you putting an Abrams up? Guys, this is not an Abrams. This is a pretty interesting, pretty cool tank. It is the M60-2000 or the M60-120S. So basically, guys, what it is it is a Abrams turret fitted onto a modified M60 chassis. Very nice system designed. It was. But before we get further, don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe. It was okay. Then we get on with the video. It was a upgrade project made by General Dynamics Land Systems for the M60 tanks, family of tanks. And what they basically wanted to do was, because there were so many M60s floating around in the world, especially the Middle East, they wanted to offer an upgrade package just like Israel did and Turkey did with all their M60s and that, to upgrade them to a newer standard. But what they decided was they were going to take the M60A1 hull and they were going to mount an M1A1 turret on it. Now, quite surprisingly, they fitted very nicely together. There wasn't a major modification program that it needed to take on to go do this. They just put an adapter ring. The hydraulic gearbox and all of that was basically, the slip ring was adapted to the system. Many of the systems were already well proven and in volume production. So there wasn't really a hell of a big upgrade that went onto the system to make it fit. Pretty interesting system, pretty cool system. It worked quite well, as you can see maybe there. Sorry about the bad pictures. Yeah, the gun was the same as the M1A1. So basically, it was the main weapon is the fully stabilized M25 620mm smoothbore gun with thermal sleeves, as used on the M1A1 version of the Abrams tank, carrying 36 rounds in the turret bustle. The ammunition is stored in the turret bustle with blowout panels. So very nice. Blowout panels. Better survivability. Production versions plan to have additional round storage in safe boxes on the hull floor. As most American tanks, especially World War II tanks, the ammo was stored under the floor. Considering the 240C with a 7.62mm machine gun. One of them is mounting coaxially and on the right of the main gun. The other is mounted over the loader's hatch, which is pretty standard as a 12.7mm machine gun. It had smoke grenade launchers, so I'm guessing precisely as the same, the M250 from the Abrams vehicle. Let's get into the real meat and grinds of this vehicle. So, General Dynamic Land Systems, the M60-2000/120S prototype. We'll get into the rules now, guys. Main battle tank, user United States. Sorry, guys, my mouse is a bit sensitive. Okay, as we know, manufacturer General Dynamics, 2001. Number of build 1. The 120S prototype only. Mass was 56 tons. Yeah, 56 tons fully loaded. Length was 9.55 meters. Width was 3.77 meters. Height was 2.89 meters. Crew 4, commander, gunner, loader, and driver. Armor of the 120S prototype turret. Bridgerton composed armor. Hull upper glaciers 4.29 inches or 109 millimeters at an angle of 65 degrees. 10.15 inches, 259 millimeters. Okay, main gun was, as I said, was the 120 millimeter M56, a 256 smoothbore cannon. Secondary was two 240C 7.62 millimeter MGs, and one M2 HB 12.7 millimeter or 0.50 inch MG. Engine was a Continental V8 750 HP 560 kilowatt air-cooled AVD 1792 diesel engine. Okay, but there's also another engine, is the C engine, and the CB850 six-cross drive that's the transmission. The CB850 six-cross drive transmission prototype, 750 HP. Suspension was torsion bar suspension. Operational range was 443 kilometers. Maximum speed was 51 kilometers. So this tank was built. There are a couple of other people that do on YouTube that have done more in-depth videos on this tank. Yeah, I'm not going to do such an in-depth. This is part of my series, Pass to Me, Pass to You, Pass to Developers. Yeah, after the tank was shown off at, what's that American Arms exhibition, but it was at the IDEF exhibition held in Turkey, sorry, not in America, in Turkey. No orders were placed for the vehicle, which is quite a sad state actually, because it's such a nice looking vehicle. So they, I just saw, yeah, Stagnet level 6 armor plating on the hull. Okay, so you could add other armor plating in that, because the depleted uranium compassed material that the Americans used on the tanks aren't allowed to be sold outside the market. So yeah, you could put other armor tint on it. So they decided that after the project, they cancelled it. No orders were fulfilled for the tank. So they stripped it down of all its components, and they sent the stuff back to where they originally came. So I'm guessing the turret went back to an M1A1, and the M60 hull went back to wherever it was stored. Yeah, just a pretty cool, interesting tank with some unique features. Your turret and the optics in the turret are precisely the same as your M1A1. So I'm guessing your ammo and everything will be also precisely the same. And your M60 hull was a bit modified. As you can see by, I don't think I've got a nice picture showing off the side of it. But as you can see over here, let's go back to this picture with the up scoots, yeah, with the uplifts there. So there were some modifications done to the hull. As you can see, the hull almost looks exactly like an Abrams, but yeah, it's actually an M60. A pretty cool tank, something that was actually manufactured, Gaijin, something that wasn't pulled out of the arse and put on store for $60 to be sold for a fake tank. This is something that was actually built, something that I think should actually be in the game, something that will be unique. You'll have the driving of a M60, which is beloved in the game by everybody, and you have an M1 Abrams gun and that. What it should come in, I'm going to leave that up to you viewers. You guys let me know. Do you think it should come in as a store pack, premium vehicle, an event vehicle? And tell me what BR you guys think this should come in. I'm not a big American player, so I don't really know. But let me know in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep well, and I will see you over the weekend on the streams, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep well. Goodbye.